Good morning, everybody, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So the gap is finally closed. Remember, this gap has been open for a while, and I keep saying this. These weekly gaps. Remember, these dotted lines, these dotted vertical lines are the start and end of the weeks, and you can see these weekly gaps pretty much always close. So when you see one, be assured that it will close sometime in the future. It's very rare that it doesn't close. So that has closed. We've got moving average crossover. We are only 6.5% down off our highs, and obviously the S&P is down quite a bit more, but that's because tech stocks are getting hammered at the moment. And a bit of mixed data that came out yesterday, which confused the markets completely, and you'll see that in the forex shortly. But at the moment, this is going parabolic to the downside, so I wish I could draw an arc, but you could see how the curve, the tops of price is curving like this, almost into a circle. So it doesn't keep going like that. It eventually gets to a point where it needs to break that parabolic curve, and then it starts reversing to the upside. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Not much structure just yet. If I look to the left, we'd have to probably go to the weekly. You'll see the only bit of structure that we have here is that buyers keep stepping in here. And there is a weekly trend line that we are coming up to. There it is there. So not as clear cut as the S&P 500, but you can see the diversions here. You can see the trend line. You can see that the buyers are clearly seeing value between 34,600 and 33,242. So keep all of that in the back of your mind. Trend is up on the bigger time frames. Right now, the trend is down. So from a day trading perspective, we're looking to sell into this, but we're looking to scalp. So in other words, we're in, pick a target, get the target, bank the money, walk away, come back tomorrow. Keep doing it, and even with just 100, 200 points at a time, and your bills are paid. So looking at the hour, pretty interesting day yesterday, because I was really, when I started seeing this sideways and then a nice solid bar like that, I was expecting us to take out these highs here. That did not materialize. Okay, so this is a gap, it's not a level, so let's just move that up. What we're looking for is a retest of structure, and at the moment the closest bit of structure is at 34,982. That's way too close to 3,500. Look for something else around 3,500, and there it is there, 35,064. Just because it's a round number, round numbers are often tested. So not looking to short here, especially not with oscillators looking like that, but what I'm looking for is a pullback onto structure. Yesterday, you wouldn't have really got much on structure. So each one of these tails would have been structure. You can see you broke through that. You found support there on the lower time frames. We've forgiven looking for a move back to the upside. But bear in mind, you are below the moving averages on the 1 hour. So the trend is down. So any long here is also a scalp at the moment. But nothing really. I suppose you can see that tail there wouldn't have been a clear cut as what I suppose there's a bit of structure there, but anyway, it wasn't as clear cut as the S&P 500 where the rejection was. But you can see on the 1 hour there was your injection. If you were on the 15 minutes, you see a nice move up, break through the 155 EMA, and then you start moving up, and then you start seeing pin bar is an hour level to the left. And you can start seeing going sideways and drifting lower. So it was forming a flag, and that's one of the rare occasions where you've broken through structure, you formed a bull flag, and that you break below. And if it does break below, that's that 25% chance of it just continuing to the downside. So yeah, nothing really here unless we retest 34,982. Bears are going to want to close on the low of the weekly bar. Bulls are going to want to get a pin bar in place or a fairly decent tail in play on the bar. So should be pretty volatile today, and I'd be interested in shorting here at 35,064 or 3,500 area. Just wait for structure. on the 50-minute and then look for an opportunity to sell into that. The only challenge here is your risk, your stop loss is 575, so I'll take that back. That's too much risk for me. I think we'll just sit and wait to see what transpires. What we can do though is, if we get this kind of structure here, we can have an entry below the sort of a break of structure with a stop above there. Or what you could do is, that's the pin bar, that's the level. Then what you do is you put your entry below the pin bar and your stop right above here. So if you do something like that, it's a 100-point risk to 850-point gain. So yeah, that's kind of the view I've got at the moment. So just wait for the pullback on structure, and then you're looking to continue this trend to the downside, at least until this area here, and that's weekly support at 34,175 area. Let's just call it 34,200 area. That's kind of where you're looking for. Okay, anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you on Monday morning. Cheers for now.